Assalamualaikum everyone. Today's video is probably one of the most hardest video I have ever recorded. So I'm making this video with a very heavy heart, and the purpose of this video is not to get sympathy or because I think I'll get my money back, but the only reason is to making this video because if someone with 12 years of business experience and 10 years of blogging can get scammed, then anyone can. Like, seriously. If this video saves even one person from losing their hardest earned money, I'll feel that sharing my story was worth it. So yeah, here let's get started. Nowadays everyone wants to earn a little extra income, and I was also looking for the another source of income. Recently there is a trend where brands provide you with ready-made product video. You don't have to buy the product, you don't have to shoot the video. You simply record a voiceover, upload it to your page, and if you have a good audience, brand pays you for your content. I thought it sounds like a good opportunity. Like, why not? So, if you have been following me for years, you already know that I kept every project separate. My food page is separate, my main page is separate, my event coverage is separate. And I have written all this in the phone because I was so nervous that I might, get, I get nervous while speaking. So I've written everything in the phone. So recently, I even started a new page that reaches over 1 million people. So I thought, why not create another page just for the product and content? So instead of starting from zero, I decided to take what I thought it was a shortcut, like I would say. I thought I would simply buy an already grown Instagram account because this is getting very viral these days. Buying and selling Instagram, TikTok pages isn't usual. Many people grow pages organically and later on they sell them. So it's kind of service they sell. So recently I joined a Facebook group where people offer those services. That's where everything changed. I found someone who appeared extremely genuine, and the profile looked so real, and there were customer reviews, screenshots, successful deals. Everything just looked so authentic. But there was something else that made me trust this person even more. Throughout our conversation, they constantly spoke about Islam, mentioning Allah, and shared religious references. And maybe this was my weakest point, you know, because I thought, why would someone who talks about Islam, you know, like everything like that, and why would someone be like this would cheat? And the other soul was, I would say that, sometimes what the biggest mistake you do is uh, when you are in the field of, women entrepreneurs and stuff like that, you fall for the girl's trap more than the guy because you personally been into the field and you feel like, girls or women supporting women and with all this stuff, it is very easy to get trapped. I would say that's what I've realized. And that's where she trusted my, I would say that she made me scammed. That's how she gained the trust and made me scam. So here is the mistakes which I wanna share which I made. So number one mistake which I made was I trust too quickly. Like being a girl, मैंने उसको बहुत ही जल्दी ट्रस्ट कर लिया which I should haven't. सेकंड मिस्टेक आई डिड was कि जब उसने मुझे क्यूआर कोड भेजा ठीक है, अच्छा उस लड़की का नाम था सुम्बुल अरवा शाह। सो जब उसने मुझे क्यूआर कोड भेजा, वो क्यूआर कोड किसी कायनात के बैंक अकाउंट का था, उसका खुद का नहीं था। तो मुझसे ये गलती हुई कि मुझे उससे एक्चुअली डिटेल्स मांगनी चाहिए थी। ये वेरीफाई करना चाहिए था कि उस पे सुम्बुल अरवा शाह का नाम क्यों नहीं लिखा हुआ। सो आई जस्ट फेल्ट लाइक आई वाज जस्ट हिप्नोटाइज्ड एंड मैंने उसको रियलाइज़ नहीं करा, हालाँकि मुझे करना चाहिए था। तो दैट वाज़ माय सेकंड बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक कि मैंने अकाउंट वेरीफ़ाई नहीं करवाया कि वो किसके अकाउंट पे पेमेंट मंगवा रही है। अकाउंट उसकी आईडी के नाम से मैच करता है या नहीं करता, या उसके वर्किंग के नाम से मैच करता है या नहीं करता। और वो नंबर नहीं दे रही थी अकाउंट के लिए, वो डायरेक्ट अकाउंट का क्यूआर कोड सेंड कर रही थी। एंड ये मेरी जो है ना वो दूसरी मिस्टेक थी। और फिर जो मेरी तीसरी सबसे बड़ी मिस्टेक हुई कि मुझे उससे पहले हाफ अमाउंट उसको भेजनी चाहिए थी, फिर अकाउंट्स एक्सचेंज करके दूसरी हाफ अमाउंट उसको भेजनी चाहिए थी। बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैंने उसे पूरी अमाउंट चार भेज दी। सो सबसे ज़्यादा ये मेरी गलती हुई। एंड सेकेंडली उन डेज़ पे मेरी अकाउंट की लिमिट भी ख़त्म हो गई थी, तो मैं बाकायदा गई हूँ दुकान वाले के पास, मैंने उसको बोला है कि भाई इस अकाउंट के क्यूआर कोड पे पेमेंट कर दो, और उसने कर दी। मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट भेज दिया। आफ्टर सेंडिंग द पेमेंट स्क्रीनशॉट आई वाज टोल्ड माय बैटरी इज ओनली 1% एंड आई विल टॉक टू यू लेटर। सो मैंने रिप्लाई किया कि नो प्रॉब्लम, मैसेज मी व्हेनेवर योर फोन इज चार्ज, एंड that's how I trusted her. देन लेटर ऑन आई हैव रियलाइज कि मेरा मैसेज का ना सिर्फ एक ही टिक जा रहा है, एंड देयर इज साइलेंस एंड नो रिप्लाई. So I kept making excuses in my mind that maybe the phone is dead, maybe there is a power outage, maybe they are busy. The next morning I finally saw a double tick. So I felt relief. I thought, okay, I wasn't blocked, I was still trusting them. They asked me to create a new email address for the account. I did exactly. And then she said that you were so busy, so you weren't online, so I got busy and all that stuff. So I thought, ठीक है, I believe again. Then the night I message again, ठीक है, दूसरे दिन की night थी. Just out of a curiosity, I posted inside the same Facebook group asking, where are you? Please reply. Within a minute, I was suspended from the group. Not only मतलब I was suspended and then later on I was removed. तो मतलब मुझे something fishy की एक वो आ गई कि यार there is something wrong, there is something fishy. तो मैंने वहाँ के ना screenshots लिए and I sent them on the WhatsApp, and then this happened. There was more excuses के electricity issue हुआ है, internet issue है, phone issue है. These are very common problem in Pakistan. तो मैंने फिर भी मतलब बहुत अच्छे से ना उस पे यकीन कर लिया कि ओके ये हो गया होगा, and I believe those excuses. Now it was the third day. अब तीसरे दिन ना मुझे इस रियलिटी ने हिट किया है। जब मैंने तीसरे दिन उनको काफ़ी कॉल्स करी, मैसेजेस करे, सो मुझे तीसरे दिन ये रियलिटी ने हिट किया कि बेटा मैं तो हो गई हूँ ब्लॉक, आई बीन ब्लॉक्ड, आई बीन स्कैम, एंड द मनी हर्ट्स एक्चुअली. But what hurts even more is that someone have used your trust and your kindness and even the religion to devise people. And after that, I start investigating everything myself. I found that many review appeared fake. Like everything जो उसने वहाँ post करी थी, everyone was fake. There was signs of um, a lot of fishy activities. I have also discovered people जिन्होंने बहुत सारी सेम सिचुएशंस फेस करी थी. एंड थैंकफुली फॉर सम रीज़न आई हैड सेव्ड ऑलमोस्ट एवरी स्क्रीनशॉट, पेमेंट प्रूफ, प्रोफाइल लिंक एंड कन्वर्सेशन. मुझे नहीं पता ये सब चीज़ें मैंने क्यों सेव करी थी, बट मैंने ये सेव कर ली थी ब्लॉक होने से पहले. पता नहीं कैसे, मतलब वो कहते हैं ना कि अल्लाह ताला आपसे कोई काम करवाना चाहते हैं, तो बस अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वो अल्लाह ताला ने करवा दिया था. मैंने वो सारी चीज़ें जो है ना वो हैंड ओवर करी किसी को. जिनको इन सारी चीज़ों का पता है और वो इस मैटर को लुक आफ्टर कर रहे हैं, एंड वो अथॉरिटीज से भी आगे जाके बात करेंगे. इनफैक्ट आई wrote an email to Meta as well. But something unexpected happened. After all this, while researching, I realized how many people have, searched for these services. I have realized there is a genuine demand for them, and maybe this painful experience happened so I could understand the gap. Today, I'm learning more about AI, meta system, digital marketing, and technical sides of these services. I'm being guided by experienced people who actually work in this field, so I can understand what's real and what's fake. So, this video is only to make a promise to you all that if somebody even offer you a service, if someone is asking you to invest, if someone is asking you to buy an account, if someone is asking you to send money and you are unsure, मैसेज मी फर्स्ट. अगर आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा, आप मुझे बेशक मैसेज कर सकते हैं. अ, मुझे इससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि आपने क्या करते हैं, आप क्या नहीं करते, आप मुझे मैसेज करें. आज नहीं तो कल, सूनर और लेटर, आई विल हेल्प यू नो मैटर व्हाट. हाँ, रिप्लाई करने में देर ज़रूर हो सकती है, बट मैं बिल्कुल आप लोगों के लिए हाजिर रहूँगी, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट आप लोगों को रिप्लाई करूँगी, एंड जज नहीं करूँगी, बिकॉज हर बंदा इस स्कैम का पार्ट बन सकता है. यू नेवर नो. So yeah, this was just for sharing it that this can be happened with everyone, because I have been there myself. I'm not gonna judge you for it. And finally, to everyone watching, please don't think this could never happen to me. That's exactly what I thought. Okay, scammers don't always look suspicious. Sometimes they look educated, sometimes they look religious, sometimes they look kind. So always verify, ask question, never send full amount without protecting yourself, and don't let urgency force you into making quick decisions. See, money comes and goes. Allah is Razik. I truly believe that whatever was written for me has already happened, and Allah will replace it with something much better. Inshallah, inshallah. Then maybe this is the test, and every test has a purpose also. So please keep me in your prayers, and I hope that by making this video, it's just a message for everybody that whatever you are doing in your life, प्लीज़ आप लोग शॉर्टकट्स के ज़रिए से जो है वो गलत चीज़ों पे ना भागें, which which was my mistake, and I hope this helps. That's it. So remember me in your prayers, and I will take your leave now. Sorry for the longest video, but I had to share it so that I can feel a little bit better by sharing it with you all, और मैं थोड़ा सा एक वो भी फील कर सकूँ कि हाँ, I got scammed but I don't want you people to get scammed. So yeah, bye bye.